Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be a video that I'm so excited to film. We have the Colourpop Sandstone Collection. I got the entire collection sent to me a little ahead of time. This isn't set to launch, so I was like really excited to get this so I could get this review up for you guys. So we are going to be testing out the entire launch and seeing what we think of all of the products. The palette looks absolutely stunning, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I have here the entire collection. Colourpop did send me over everything, which I'm so excited about. So we have some new cream shadows, we have a new eyeshadow palette, some Lippie sticks, some gel liners, and we also have a couple of Soul Body products and then also a Fourth Ray product. So I'm really excited about this collection. This is actually the first time ever doing an 18 pan eyeshadow palette, so I'm all excited to see what this one is about. This collection is going to be available on the 24th at 10 a.m. I will have it linked down below when it is available, but I also have the website in case you are seeing this after the fact and you want to purchase it. I'll have it linked down below. So let's go ahead and start. I want to dig into the eyeshadow palette first. So this is the Sandstone eyeshadow palette, and this is the one that I saw. I saw it when Trend Mood posted this, and I was just so excited because it looks so beautiful. Here is the packaging. Talk about a fall release. I know we just had the Coral collection, and I feel like that one a lot of people were like, oh, it looks spring, it looks spring. This screams fall to me. Like this is what I'm about for fall, and this palette is just absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to try this out. So gorgeous. All right, and here are swatches of all 18 of the shades. They look beautiful. I have to say a few standouts for me is definitely, have swatches all over, definitely the yellow, and then I feel like the green as well, and then also these like pinky shades, the gold up here. All of them really look very foiled, very beautiful. I'm very excited to try these out in the eyes. I feel like this is a perfect fall palette just because it has some of those warm red neutrals, but you also have some fun colorful shades in here with the greens, the yellows. Just such a pretty palette. I'm so excited to dig into this one. So we do have the eyeshadow palette. I do not have prices right now as I'm looking at this, so I'm not sure the price of anything, but again, I'll have the website if you are curious linked down below for you. So up next we have Lippie sticks. So it looks like we actually have 4 new Lippie sticks a part of this one. I feel like it's been a minute since they've had new Lippie sticks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's been a second since they've came out with some new colors. So we have, it looks like 4 different ones. I'll go ahead and show you guys those. And they do have really cute packaging. This entire collection is very fall vibe, but very nice packaging here. So the shade right here is called Coyote Ugly. And here is what that one looks like. I'll go ahead and swatch these for you guys just so you can see. The Lippie stick formula is one that I do really enjoy. I feel like it's really comfortable on the lips. I've been using these for so long now. The next one I have here is Hike House. Okay, and here is a swatch. Ooh, this is my kind of shade, like a mauve-y shade. I love this. So this one here is Hike House, and again, these are going to be the Matte X formula in case I didn't mention that. The next one that I have right here is Verde Valley. This looks like it's going to be like a brick, maybe not a brick red, but there it is right there. It has a red tint to it, but it's not, definitely not like a true red. Okay, and then the last Lippie stick here, this one is called Prairie Home. And I'll go ahead and give that one a whirl as well. So there is the last swatch right there. So there are all 4 of the Lippie sticks. These look super pretty, and again, they're going to complement the palette, I think, really nicely. I love it when they do the cream gel liners. So we have 2 different gel liners. So the first one we have here is in Red Rock. Go ahead and give that one a swatch. And that one's kind of like an orangey red shade there. And then we also have this green one, which looks so pretty. This one is in the shade Wildcat, and I'm into this shade. I know it's going to look so, ooh, it's metallic. That one is so gorgeous right there. I love that it's metallic. I feel like that's so fun. This would be really pretty just as a wing on its own. I feel like this just smoked on the lash line by itself would be so pretty. So those are those 2. And then we also have the cream shadows. And if you guys don't know, this is a newer formula to Colourpop. I feel like they just came out with this not that long ago. And I really do enjoy these. I've been using the one in Laurel that came out in the Wild Nothing collection all the time to set my lid. And that one is really pretty. So we have 4 new shades. This one here is Agave Bloom. And this looks to be more of a nude camel type of shade. And I'll go ahead and swatch all of these too so you guys can see them swatched in case you're interested. And if you don't know about this formula, it is a cream formula, but it's also matte when it dries down. So it's really nice to use as a base for your eyeshadows. and I feel like it works really well because it kind of makes your shadows seem a little bit more pigmented. This one here is in Prickly Poppy. That is a cute name. It looks like this one actually has a little bit of maybe shimmer to it. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and swatch it. It almost looks, yeah, it does have some shimmer to it. So that's kind of fun. So they're definitely switching up the formula there. You can see it has a little bit of glitter in it. Okay, and then we have Zinnia right here, and this one is more of like a true pumpkin orange shade. And I'll go ahead and give this one a swatch. Actually, it's not really. It's more of like a terracotta. Sorry, I feel like my colors are clearly off tonight. Here is that one right there. That one would be really pretty as like a base color for sure. Okay, and then the last cream shadow is called Flag Staff, and I'll go ahead and give this one a swatch, and then we'll go ahead and start with trying everything out. So giving this one a swatch right there. That is the last shade right there called Flag Star. So that is all 4 of them. Sorry I swatched them kind of wonky, but hopefully you can get an idea of what those look like in case you're interested in those. And then they normally release some products from Soul Body as well as the Fourth Ray Beauty brand, which are sister brands to Colourpop. So Fourth Ray is going to be their skincare company, and I love this serum. I've like recommended it a ton. It's their Radiant Serum. It's a vitamin C serum. So good, you guys. I really enjoy this one. I love that, so I'm glad that they kind of re-released it with it, so it has special packaging. And then we also have from Soul Body, this is a shimmering dry oil, and I'm assuming this is going to be, ooh, this is pretty. Here is the color right there. Let me shake it up so you guys can see the true color right there. Very gorgeous. This one is in the shade Mai Tai. I just realized there was one more cream gel liner right here that I missed. This one is in a brown shade, and this one also looks like it has a tint of metallic in it as well. So there is the swatch of the last one, and this one is called Jupiter. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cream shadow. The one I'm gonna go in with is Agave Bloom. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this one all over my lids just to set this down as a base. And these are, like I said, very easy to work with. They set down, so you don't have to worry about your shadow creasing or anything like that on top of this. It just is a really nice base for your shadows. Okay, so now that we've got that set, I'm gonna go ahead and start in the palette. So I think for my first shade, I'm gonna go in with this shade Open Road right here. And this one actually has a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it doesn't look like anything that's gonna, you know, be too shimmery, I think, for our first crease of color. So I'm just gonna go and blend this shade just directly into my crease, kind of just to start us here with a little bit of something to start blending with. So after that shade, I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Vortex, and I'm going to take that on a little bit smaller brush and begin to work this directly into the crease, just a little bit lower though, and start to kind of map out the shape that I'm wanting. So far, so good with blending. This seems like Colourpop's typical formula, very easy to work with, easy to blend. Okay, so next I'm gonna go into the shade Canyon Loop right here, and I'm going to take the same brush and again, just kind of stamp this and begin to work this shade into my crease. Definitely going fall vibes today, so we're gonna have a nice fall look. As I'm filming this, today is actually the first day of fall, so I feel like this palette couldn't have came at a more perfect time. All right, so I feel like I really want to deepen up the outer corner, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Templin, and I'm really going to focus this just on this outer edge because I kind of want a little bit more of a vampier, darker outer V. So I'm really just kind of focusing this, like I said, just right here, and I'll begin to blend it in, but I don't want it to come too far. Okay, so now I want to start playing with the shimmers. So I know I want to for sure use actually both of the greens, maybe pop some yellow in there too. So I'm going to go in with the shade. First, I think I'm going to use, let's use Desert Sky, this one right here. And I'm going to use this shade for my inner corner and begin to place this. Then I'm going to put the other green, I think, on the outer. Maybe we'll do some yellow on our lower lash line. I think that sounds fun. Ooh, this shade is very pigmented. I'm just using my finger because that's my favorite way to apply shimmers, but loving that. Very cute. It also has like a gold reflect to it almost. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Westward right here, and I'm going to use this shade kind of like right here on the outer portion. I'm not going to go all the way out, but just kind of to make it fade a little bit more into that darker color that we put in our crease. So that just seems like it's a little bit more green than the other shade. I can definitely tell a difference between the two, but kind of next to each other, it looks a little more subtle, but definitely gives a little bit of dimension to the eyes. Obsessed with how this is looking so far. I think it's so cute. I'm going to go in with one of the gel liners now. This is the green one, and again, this one is called Wildcat, and I'm actually going to put this one just in my waterline, and then we're going to try the yellow, like I said, on our lower lash line. Ooh, look at how cute that is. I love that it has like the metallic hint to it. I think it's just so perfect. Okay, so having that on, I feel like it really kind of tied the eyes together, but I'm going to go in with the shade Otis, which is going to be the yellow, and with a small little tiny little detail brush, I'm going to go ahead and just sweep this ever so lightly just on the lower lash line, just to give us a fun little pop of yellow. I love that yellow down there. I feel like it's so cute. And then for inner corner, I'm going to go into the shade Pablo right here and go ahead and place this shade. Actually, this brush is kind of like, looks like I use concealer or something with this brush, but I'm going to go ahead and put this just directly in the inner corner. Ooh, I love that. Just to give us a little pop right there. Okay, I am like low-key obsessed with how this eye look is looking. I think it's so fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do some quick lashes, and then we'll be going ahead and trying out the lips. Okay, the lashes really tie this together. This side is still kind of drying, but we're going to start with the lips. These are from Glam Addict, and these are in the style Posh. I've been wearing these ones a bunch. I really like them. So let's go ahead and do one of the lip colors so we can finish out this look. And I think I'm gravitating, let's see which one I want to do. I think I want to go in with Hike House because I feel like this is just a good shade for this look. So we're going to go ahead and go in with this Lippie stick. It's been a while since I have used this. Like I said, I do like the formula. I just think I haven't like worn a Lippie stick in a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. The thing I like about these is how they're almost like a lip liner, just with how small they are, that I feel like it's really easy to line your lips with them. Okay, and the lip is applied, and that really just ties this whole look together. I feel like we are just like dripping with fall. Absolutely love it. Obsessed with this eye look for sure. Loved the palette. I thought it performed so well. Definitely would recommend getting this one. I think this is going to sell out quick because I do think it's such a gorgeous palette, and again, perfect for fall season. This couldn't have came at a better time for this launch. So yeah, obsessed with this. I'm definitely going to be reaching for it a bunch for sure. The gel liner that I used as well in the waterline, I really liked that one. Definitely recommend that formula if you haven't tried it before. The cream base looked nice underneath this, and obviously the shadows wore nicely on top of that as well. Very foiled, very pigmented. The Lippie stick looks nice. So I'll continue to definitely test out this collection more. I'm going to use it a bunch. Probably do like an Instagram tutorial too, so stay tuned on my Instagram for that in case you are interested. Again, I'll have it linked down below in case you are curious. I do have a code with Colourpop. It's just 5 Molly if you want to save on your purchase. I believe it's $5 off a $20 purchase. I'm not sure if it works with this collection just because I haven't been able to see it. But if it does, definitely you can use that code. It's not affiliated, but I do have it for you guys. So if you are interested in it, you can go ahead and try it out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little first impressions review. I hope you found it helpful. Comment down below if you are excited about this one, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.